Good day everyone, my name is Rolando Borja and today I'll be demonstrating the Glasgow Goma Scale return demonstration. The purpose of this is to describe the extent and impaired consciousness in all types of acute and medical and trauma patient. The scale assesses the patient according to three aspects of responses. First is eye opening, motor response, and verbal response. Let's start.
First, wash your hands and observe other appropriate infection control procedure. Next, assemble the necessary equipment and supplies and provide privacy to maintain dignity. First assessment, eye response. Initially observe if the patient opened their eyes spontaneously and it gives them 4 points. Next assessment, eyes opening to sound. If the patient doesn't open their eyes spontaneously, you need to speak to the patient. Like,
Ma'am, are you okay?
and it gives them 3 points. Next assessment, eyes opening to pain. If the patient doesn't open their eyes in response to sound, you need to move on to assessing eye opening to pain, like this, and give them 2 points.
Hello ma'am, can you hear me now?
Next assessment, no response. If the patient does not open their eyes to painful stimulus, give them 1 point.
Hello?
Next, if the patient cannot open their eyes for some reason, you should document NT, not testable. Next is assessing the patient verbal response. Initially involves trying to engage the patient conversation.
I would like to ask you some question. Is it okay for you po ma'am? Okay po. What's your name po? Okay. Yung Mama Thea, do you know where you at now? Okay, you are in hospital. Can you tell me what date is today? Po? April 29. Okay, that's good.
And it gives them 5 points. Next, confused conversation. If the patient is able to reply but their response don't seem quite right, give them 4 points. Incomprehensible sound. If the patient making sound rather than words, give them 2 points.
Hi ma'am, how are you? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Next, no response. If the patient has no response, give them 1 point.
Ma'am? 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 Ma'am?
Next is motor response. Obeys command. Ask the patient to perform 2-part request, lift arm, and make a fist.
Other arm? Can you lift up your right arm po? Your other arm po? How about making a fist? Okay, down.
Next assessment, localized to pain, involves applying painful stimulus and observing the patient for response. Next assessment, withdraws the pain. This is another possible response to painful stimulus and gives them 4 points. Next, no response, complete absence of motor response to painful stimulus, give them 1 point. Next, if the patient is unable to provide a motor response, note it as not testable. After that, document all the findings of the GCS score.